Hello students, I am Professor Vipin Sopre, working as an assistant professor at Department of Engineering Sciences at AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune. Today we are going to discuss about unit number 1, that is fundamentals of engineering drawing. Let's go ahead. In yesterday's lecture, we have seen about the types of line, their uses, the types of sheet, their sizes, the types of drawing board and their respective size. Okay, now move ahead with the topic called as dimensioning. As we know, dimensions play an important role in our day-to-day life. One can have easily guess the size and shape of the object and the respective figure which is mentioned alongside of that object. So dimensioning is again a important skill as a designer needed. It is just a numerical value which is being assigned to particular size or location of the feature, which is describing the nature as the shape of that object. What does the dimensioning contains? The dimensioning consists of the dimension line. As we have yesterday discussed, the dimension line is a thin continuous line. It shows the extent and the direction of the dimension, and arrowheads are placed at the end of the dimension line. Then extension line, it is the limiting line of the dimension line. It is again a thin continuous line which extend by about 2 to 4 approximately beyond the dimension line. Arrowhead, again the indication of arrow, specific arrows plays an important role. Arrows are closely filled arrow having 1:3 or 3:1. If you go by width is to length, the designation of the arrow should be like this one. Then systems of dimensioning. As of now, we are only discussing about the two systems. One is aligned system and the second one is the unidirectional system. If you use one dimension by one system, then you have to use that particular system throughout its dimensioning. If what is meant by aligned system, the dimensions are placed perpendicular to the dimension line first, then it can be read from the bottom edge or the right hand edge of the drawing sheet. What is the unidirectional system? The dimensions can be read from the bottom edge of the drawing sheet. See, both are read from the bottom edge, but in aligned system, you can read from the right hand as well. And in aligned system, dimensions are placed perpendicular to the dimension line. Out of these two dimension system, for academic purpose, we are only following aligned system mostly. See, this is the difference between unidirectional and the aligned system of dimensioning. Now we are going to see the actual difference. See, aligned system dimensions are placed perpendicular. This one is the dimension line. These are the arrowheads, and this one is the extension line. This one are the extensions line. The dimensions are perpendicularly placed to the dimension line in aligned system. They are in the dimension line in the unidirectional system. They are placed in midway by breaking the dimension line in the unidirectional system. Then they can be read from the bottom edge as well as from the right hand side in the aligned system, while they can be easily read from the bottom part in the unidirectional system. So this is the basic difference between both the systems, aligned system and unidirectional system, and both systems are very simple. Next one, the types of aligned systems. See, there are three types. One is parallel dimensioning, the second one is chain dimensioning, and the third one is the combined dimensioning. What is parallel dimensioning? The individual dimensions are oriented from the same line point. See, this is the object which we need to be dimension. So how we can give the dimension? So first way is parallel dimensioning. We can start from this point and the first feature has been dimensioned as 150. From the same point of the origin, we will dimension the second feature as 420 and the third feature as the 640. See, the origin of the dimension line is one and the same in all three cases. So this is what the parallel dimensioning is. The next is the chain dimensioning. This is the object which we have to dimension now. So This is the first feature. We have signed it as 160 in length. Then after this 160, 70. So for the first object, this one is the reference or origin point. For the second feature, this one as the reference. For the third feature, this one act as the reference. And for the fourth feature, this one act as the reference. So they are placed in a chain manner. They are not starting from the single point of origin. So they are called as the chain dimension. Third one is the combined system of dimensioning. Consider this as the object and we are going to dimension this object. This is the first feature which we have dimensioned by 20 in length. The second is 8 in length. See here, both are mixed. This has started from the one point and this is starting from another point. So this is the chain dimensioning and they are both facing, he are starting from the same point. So parallel dimensioning as well. So in this object, both parallel and chain dimensionings are used. Hence, this is the combined system of the dimensioning. So I hope now you are familiar with the dimension system, types of dimensioning. Yes, thank you all.